I was coming. Hi, Ayusha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Good
Good, good.
morning.
Good morning, good morning. Long time since I last saw you. Yeah, I probably last saw you when you were a kid, like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm still a kid.
Yeah. How's the
But it's
quarantine going in
funny.
Guwahati?
I'm supposed to be asking questions to you, but yeah, it's not. It really doesn't matter whether Guwahati or Mumbai or Dubai. Quarantine is the same for everyone. You just sit in your house and you do basically nothing. So, how has it been for you? What have you been doing?
So I'm in Bombay now. I moved here in October,
Yeah.
and I've been teaching here. I joined an international school. I'm teaching history to class 11s now. So
Wow.
yeah. So weekdays it's classes mostly, and on weekends I'm touring the country. And this year started off on a good note actually. I toured Thailand. I was supposed to go to Japan for a show and then Los Angeles in the summer, but
Okay.
quarantine, man. So like,
Yeah, things happen. So, like, do you like go on, like, do kids ask you to sing in the middle of the class?
do kids
Like,
ask
that's a
me?
lame question, but like, do kids just like go on and ask you to sing in the middle of the class? Like,
No, so in classes generally like I try to keep the atmosphere very professional. Like
yeah,
we generally don't discuss anything apart from the syllabus. But yeah, once in a while, like if we're discussing an important social issue, so I bring up because I want my kids to be leaders, yeah, like more than anything else.
hmm
Like I don't want them to be students who just learn up dates, syllabus, and write it. Like I want them to be
yeah,
discussing important issues and be leaders. And plus, it's an all girls classroom, so
okay,
I want to raise a bunch of strong, independent, powerful women that can go out and seize the world. So
yeah.
keeping that in line, I generally try to always stick to syllabus, and then once in a while, like yeah, we discuss music, but only to like go through social stuff and like discuss like ideological topics. So yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So you don't sing. Okay. Also, I read up and it says that you compose like socially aware songs.
Yeah. I do that a lot.
So, and like, which one is your favorite? What is it about? And if you could sing that for us.
Yeah, my favorite song is this song called "Hello, Mr. Martian," and
Okay.
it's about this astronaut who reaches Mars, and then he sees two aliens from Mars looking back at Earth, and then he asks the Martians, like how is the view of the Earth from here?
Yeah.
And the Martians are telling him that you guys have been blessed with the best planet in the solar system, but instead of like using your energies to create something positive for the world, you're fighting amongst yourselves on artificial divides, right? So it's a plea towards peace and non-violence, and just using the resources that you have to divide it amongst yourselves and not fight over issues that are not necessary. Because now that you think about it, Aisha, because when we are all home, like it doesn't matter what your income is or which religious group or which caste you belong to,
True.
At this point of time, we are all being tested as humanity together. So yeah, that's my favorite song. I wrote this like 2 years ago, and now I realize it's so relevant. So
Absolutely. It makes so much of sense now. Like, now that everything is like in a standstill and we're just here.
true that.
Okay. Yeah, if you could like just sing it for us
Yeah, I'll just do that. Um,
to fix my phone.
is my guitar audible?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Martian. I didn't know you judge. I shut up your true sky. Now you gotta tell me what you see. You see, is the view pretty? He said, hello little earthling, why you always fighting, polluting? Why you abusing? Why you abusing? When God created planet Earth, He gave enough to man. But why you always got to fight over it? Goddamn, live life and share the love. Is it to want to follow the plan? But you hate and hurt and cheat between yourselves, cause you can't. You hate and hurt and cheat between yourselves, cause you can't. And all of that negativity in one lifespan. I'm talking cheating, beating, killing, raping, killing. All of that bombing. I said, hello, Mr. Marsh. I didn't know you jogging. I shut up you through the sky. Now you gotta tell me what you see. Is the view pretty? He said, hello little earthling, why you always fighting, polluting? Why you abusing? And all you got to do is spread some love. All you got to do is spread some love. All you got to do is spread some love. All you got to do is spread some love, yeah. Yes, we need to stop that fighting. We spread some love. I raise our voices, tell them this is not alright now. We raise our voices, tell them this is not alright now, no. All you got to do is spread some love. All you got to do is spread some love. All you got to do is spread some love. All you got to do is spread some love. No more violence. No more violence. Just love, no violence. But just love, no violence. But just love. No. No love, no. Just love, yeah. 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 That's it.
That was so amazing.
Thank you.
The lyrics are so soft. It's like I was having fun and I wanted to dance, but then at the same time I was listening to the lyrics and I was like, no, it wouldn't be appropriate. So I was like, I was in this dilemma the whole time. That is so cool. So Rahul, like how and why social topics? Like how did that come to you?
So, what I realized was, so I did my master's from JNU, right, from 2015 to 17. And that's when I first started addressing important issues through my music, right? I was talking about the fees hike and how like poor people will afford to study in universities like JNU. And that's when I first had my political awakening. And then I realized like I was getting a lot of good response online. Like newspapers were covering my music. I did an interview with NDTV. I did an interview with Times Now. And CNN IBN made me their youth ambassador for 2017. I had done a song on religious violence. So then I realized the impact of music is very, very powerful if you just know how to use it the right way, right? Because
Right.
so the thing about music is that it works in different ways from education. Like you're reading something on a book and
Hmm.
you're processing that information, but at the same time, you're like, oh God, this is so boring because it's coming from a book. But when you listen to a song, it's subconsciously working in your head, right? Or when you watch something, right? Because psychologically, I don't know, like you'll understand that better because your cognition just works better when the thing is more visual and audio wise. So I realized like, what if I could make music that makes people want to dance, but at the same time they go back home, just uh, realizing that there was an important message behind this. Because our people, Ayusha, they become what they listen to. If you are constantly
Absolutely.
listening to songs that objectify women, the violence against women will be more. Because they listen to a song and they are like, हाँ, baby को पसंद है, you know, तू मेरे गली में चल, तू छोटी ड्रेस में मस्त लगती है. I mean, she can wear a small dress if she wants. But the thing is, if
Yeah,
you are objectifying that, then the thing is, you just start paying attention to details like that more, you know. So you're subconsciously becoming a person who objectifies women and is okay with the harassment that's being done to them. But then I thought, what if, I change that? Like, what if I start writing music? Because I don't want kids to be singing that, like vision
yeah.
changed when I was walking out of college and I see these young school kids, they were singing Honey Sing songs, okay? And then I was like, they're so young to be singing something like this. Why can't I just make them sing stuff about like non-violence? So by the time they grow
Mm.
up, they realize that their Muslim friends are not too different from the Hindu friends, right? So yeah, that's how it happened.
Wow. But like, especially and also like I asked that question because of the kind of music that you write. Because with
Yeah,
pop or, with like rapping, it's normally like India is like influenced by the Western music. Like when it comes to popping and rapping, it's not like our genre of, music that we normally listen to. And they're like all about objectifying women and
right.
that's their calling, like that's where you like get the beats, you get the high. But taking that genre and then mixing it with something socially aware is like something like completely out of this world, very Marsasian.
Yeah.
Okay. So also you worked in a movie with
Yes.
Ayushman, right?
Yeah.
Bewakufia, I think, your first movie. So how was that like? And how did it happen?
Very interesting story again. I
Yeah.
think my college senior just joined here, Hamza. So big credits to him.
Mm.
Hamza was good friends with this woman called Bhumi Padnekar, who is an actress now. Yeah, her claim to fame was Dum Laga Ke Haisha, and then she went on to
Yeah.
do so many films. So Bhumi was a casting agent for Yash Raj films back in the day, and
Okay.
my college senior Hamza was good friends with her, and they were just chilling at a party in Bombay once, and and Hamza used to really root for me. Like he was the kind of college senior who'd encourage me, like Rahul, put up YouTube videos and put
Yeah.
yourself out there and stuff. So and Ayusha, to change your life as an artist, you just need 2, 3 friends who believe in you and who will promote you everywhere. So they were at this
Absolutely.
they were at this party in Bombay, and then they were casting for something, and then he's like, forget all that, I'm gonna show you my college junior, check this kid out. And I had covered a song, a popular Punjabi song on YouTube. So they saw it and they were like, wow, let's send the casting call out for him. So I was at home in Guwahati with my parents. We were watching the news, and then suddenly I get a phone call, and then they're like, "Hello, this is Bhumi calling from Yash Raj Films. We'd like to cast you for a movie." I was like, "Please do not waste my time. This is important." I cut the phone and I kept it. And then 5 minutes later, she called me up. She's like, "Listen, do not cut the call again, because I'm not gonna call again. We are calling Yash Raj Films. We are sending you the script tonight. If you are interested, send us an audition by tomorrow online." So I just sent an audition online, and the next thing I know is the director, she came to meet me in Delhi a couple of weeks later. So I did the audition. They really liked it. Till this point, I had no idea that Rishi Kapoor, Sonam Kapoor, and Ayushmann were gonna be
I
in the film. So a month later, I went for my costume rehearsals, and then I was like, "So who's playing the lead role in this film?" They're like, "Oh, you don't know, Ayushmann's playing." And then I was like, "Whoa!" A month later, I met Ayushmann, and that time Vicky Donor had just blown up. So Ayushmann's
yeah.
craze in Delhi was huge. Like he was
Yeah.
an upcoming star, like he's made his shift from TV anchoring into Bollywood, and Ayushmann has fans. Like young buck
Yeah.
Ayushmann has fans. So I remember the first day of set, I was trying to keep myself calm. I was like, relax, try not acting like a fanboy, just relax, like he's just a human being, so are you. So we are sitting at Cafe Coffee Day, and he's like, "Would you like to have some juice? I've made some juice." And then we both were drinking juice, and then I told him that I make songs too. So I made him listen to my unreleased music, and he made me listen to his unreleased music. So I think he made me listen to Saddi Gali and a couple of other songs that hadn't released back then. And then we had a great time. Yeah, like 1 hour we sat, we had a great conversation. Sonam Kapoor came by. She was a sweetheart, like really sweet woman. And the three of us had a great chat. after that, Ayushman is like, okay, Rahul, I gotta go now. And then I was like, okay. He walks out of Cafe Coffee Day, and the doors are glass, okay? He walks out barely a meter, and then like a flood of thousands of people from every side, like women, police officers, everybody, Ayushman! And the man can barely stand, like big bodyguards had to come block him out, and I was like, oh my god, like that's like star
Oh,
power, you know, and that totally blew my
yeah.
mind. Yeah, yeah. So it was a crazy
So you
experience. I
guys
learned a lot.
basically bonded over music.
Yeah, yeah. And after that, Ayushman and I became really tight. Like I went and I lived with him in Bombay for a couple of days. We had some great times, man. Went to the gym, worked out together, met Priyanka Chopra. Sorry, yeah. So went to the gym, met
That's okay.
Priyanka Chopra at Yash Raj Films, and met a lot of people. Met Tiger Shroff, met Ranveer Singh, and everybody with Ayushman was just so friendly and nice. So I got to be in the same bracket, right? Because I was like the
Mm-hmm.
youngest person on the set. So everybody was just really
Yeah.
nice to me. Also because I was the only Northeastern kid on set, so it was very fun for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
and eventually Ayushman's family moved into Bombay with him, and then I had to leave. So yeah, and I had to finish college. So yeah, I mean, we are still in touch, and I'm so glad he's doing so well right now. Like back to back hits, so well.
So cool. So on that note, I'm gonna ask you to sing one of your favorites from Ayushman's playlist.
Oh goodness, man.
Or you could sing
Okay,
something from Bewakufia also. Up to you.
no, I'll do you one better.
Okay.
Ayushman and I don't know. Like this is an unreleased song. We are supposed to work on this song together, and it'll probably
Mm.
release when the both of us have time for it. Um, yeah, yeah. So I'll give you that because people won't get to hear this anywhere
Yeah,
else, right? Yeah. So
absolutely.
let's do that. Let's make this live
We're all
special.
yours.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, maybe like a couple of years from now or months. I mean, we never know. But yeah, this was one of the songs that I made Ayushman listen to, and he really liked it. And he said, "I want to do one verse on it when the both of us get time." So मुझको ये बता दे, मुझको ये बता देना, मुझको ये बता दे, मुझको ये बता दे तू कहाँ मिलाओ तुझको पास करवा दूँ ऐसा that you were sacrificing my whole world, baby. मुझको ये बता दे, मुझको ये बता दे तू कहाँ दिन में भी अब तो सवेरा नहीं, बिन तेरे जीना गवारा नहीं, हर जगह दिखे तेरी ही निशान, बातें हो किससे या कहानियाँ, है तू खफा क्यों हो रूबरू, दूरी में तेरे हो शब में खोता रहूं, खुद को जाने ना सकूं, पहचाने ना सकूं, अब ना दे सजा तू, मुझको ये बता देना, yeah. मुझको ये बता दे, मुझको ये बता दे तू कहाँ मैं लाऊं तुझको बस करवा दूँ एहसास that you were sacrificing my whole world, baby. मुझको ये बता दे, मुझको ये बता दे तू कहाँ खामियां है मेरी बेवफा तू नहीं जो गलत था उस वक्त वो शख्स अब मैं नहीं लोग जितना भी बुला ना सकूं कभी यादें रातें तेरे साथ लोग जितना भी बुला ना सकूं कभी फिर तेरे कैसे हो जीना मुमकिन मेरा मुझको ये बता देना मुझको ये बता दे मुझको ये बता दे तू कहाँ मैं लाऊं तुझको पास करवा दूँ एहसास that you were sacrificing my whole world, baby. मुझको ये बता दे मुझको ये बता दे तू कहाँ Yeah, let me kiss you on the cheek, girl. cause chances are bleak that we'll ever meet. You should be put on trial. You're a criminal case I should file for criminally looking so fine. I'm fighting rough with other boys waiting in line. Yeah, now I ain't gonna stop till I make you mine. Now I ain't gonna stop till I make you mine. We be drinking wine. Glasses they clanking, clanking. Baby, you got me thinking, thinking. Now we kissing and caressing, caressing. Now we kissing and caressing. None of that happening till you want it. None of that happening till you want it. Muझको ये बता दे, मुझको ये बता दे तू कहाँ. Yeah, that's it.
Also, so we're also gonna have to like listen and acknowledge the people who are here listening to you. And we have
Okay.
like a request. Someone is asking if Rahul sings Assamese songs.
Oh yeah, I sing in Assamese too. Um,
Yeah, so go off. Let's do this. Let's listen to an Assamese number from Rahul.
alright, cool. Let's do it. Alright, here's a song that I wrote with some of my South Indian friends from college. It's a mashup of an Assamese song and South Indian lyrics. And this
Okay.
is a song at, again, protecting the environment and basically planting trees and saying that the youth will ultimately change the world because it's our responsibility. I mean, the adults did whatever they had to. Thank you for the technology and everything, but right now pollution levels are at max. And as the youth, it's our responsibility to save the planet, because it's on us now.
Yeah.
So yeah. So the first part of the song is completely in Assamese, and the second part of the song is completely in Malayalam, which is one of my favorite languages because it's so complex and difficult. Yeah, here goes. Mukta আকাশ, মুক্ত জীবন আমার, আমি রসুল রঙিন হব, মনত আমার হেজাৰ প্ৰতিশ্ৰুতি, আমি ৰচিম শান্তিৰ সমাজ. ಗರಿಮಾನ ತಾತಂ ಕಂಡ ಪೀರರಿ ರತ್ತಿಯರಾರ ಪುಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿ ಮರಪೈ ಎಂಬಂ ಕುವಲು ತನರಾರ ಆರಾಯಾಲಂ ಆರಾನಾಯಾಲಂ ಮಂಗೆ ಕೊಂಬಿಲ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕೊಂಬಿಲ ಮೈಲಾಯಾಲಂ ಕೈಲಾಯಾಲ ನರ 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 ದಲೀಲಗಿ ಎಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಲು ಯಾರು ಮೇರು ತಿರುಮುರಿಸು ಬಲವೀಶಂ ಕೂಡೆ ಪೋಡಿಲರಾರ ಆರಾಯಾಲಂ ಆರಾನಾಯಾಲಂ ಅಂಗೆ ಗೊಂಬಿಲ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಗೊಂಬಿಲ ಮೈಲಾಯಾಲಂ ಗುಯಿಲಾಯಾಲ ನರ 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 ಕೂಡರ ಕುಂಭ ಕೂಡೆ ಪೋಡಿಲರಾರ ಮೂವತ್ತಂದ ತೇನರ ಎಂಬುನು ಕರಲುರು ಕೆಲರಾರ ಆರಾಯಾಲಂ ಆರಾನಾಯಾಲಂ ಅಂಗೆ ಗೊಂಬಿಲ ಮೈಲಾಯಾಲಂ ಗುಯಿಲಾಯಾಲ ನರ 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 Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so the second half was
In Malayalam, yes.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I am quickly gonna do a rapid fire with you.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you 5 seconds for like each, okay?
Yeah.
And they're not complicated questions, so yeah, you should know. So okay. So the first one is your favorite current song.
हाँ मैं गलत from मैं मेरी पत्नी और वो.
Okay. Favorite song of yourself.
This new song that's releasing this month called आँखों से गोली मारे.
All right. Okay. All right. What are you binge watching right now?
Narcos just finished Money Heist, so it's Narcos right now.
Okay. All-time favorite musician.
John Mayer and Ravi Shankar.
Favorite food.
Favorite food?
Yeah.
My
3,
God, I
4,
love
5.
bhindi and roti.
Is that like real or did you just say it because that's what came to your head just now?
Because bhindi and roti is like comfort food. I mean, everybody will go for like, I love pasta, I love pizza.
Yeah.
But I'm desi at heart. Like when mom makes bhindi roti, it's weakness. Yeah, it reminds you of good times. And I love all kinds of food. Yes, Nayan is right. I cook a lot. And bhindi roti is something that I haven't mastered yet. That's difficult. That only like
Okay.
that has to have like the mom's special touch.
Yeah. Favorite collaboration so far
Of mine or like of another artist?
of yours.
There's so much, man. I think the collaboration with Ayushman when it finally comes out. But otherwise, I have a collaboration with this artist called Arjun Fosdar. We did a song against
Okay.
discrimination against Northeastern people, and that song has crossed 1 million views on YouTube. And yeah,
You are
I
definitely singing that next. Okay.
really like that song. Yeah. What else?
Okay. And the last one is your dream collaboration.
My dream collaboration, I really want to work with John Mayer and Drake. Like these two are my top artists out there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll come back to that favorite collaboration of yours. And also, like, because of the whole Corona thing, we know that, Northeasterns had been facing a lot of discrimination in
Yeah.
different parts of the country. So, yeah, maybe we'll give them a tribute now. Could you sing that for us, please?
Goodness, man. Ayusha, you're hitting all my weak spots because like I haven't
Ah.
heard this song in ages. Let me see. If I
You're
have
a
the-
singer. Once a singer, always a singer. That doesn't change.
Okay, let me see if I have this somewhere. Um, बड़ी मुश्किलों से तेरी दोस्ती पाई है कुछ भी कहे तू मेरा भाई है साथ हमने कितनी बंदियां बटाई है कुछ भी कहे तू मेरा भाई है ओके भाई है कैसा है वैसा है बिल्कुल मेरे जैसा है हाथ में गिटार जेब में ना पैसा है क्यों है हम अलग एक ही तो हाल है इंडिया में रहते हुए कितने ही साल है आंखें हमारे अलग पर खून तो लाल है एक धरती के हम दोनों फिर भी पूछते हैं भाई तुम कौन हो माँ है अलग पर भारत माँ तो एक है इतनी सारी जातियां माना है अनेक है लेकिन एकता ही अच्छाई है यही बात हमने इस गाने में समझाई है बड़ी मुश्किलों से तेरी दोस्ती पाई है कुछ भी कहे तू मेरा भाई है This is Arjun's verse and I love it. It's so nice. तू मेरा भाई है So Arjun's from Haryana and
Okay.
he's always been propagating like friendship with Northeastern people. What I like about him the most. This is my verse.
Okay.
तेरे दिल का मेरा जिससे रिश्ता है पुराना फर्क नहीं तू मेरा भाई है कहे कुछ भी ये जमाना बहाना नहीं है बनाना बुलाऊं तुझको तब तुझे आना बुलाऊं तुझको तब तुझे आना ग्लास से खत्म सारा पैक बनाना there was no hate knew what we create everything positive you appreciate I raise my middle finger to discrimination this our time we one nation he my brother now we think bigger yes that's real small the picture much bigger cause the love different it don't really matter now we talk different it don't really matter तू मेरा भाई है Yeah, so that's about it. Yeah, I want people to check out the video because we actually put in a lot of effort into shooting this video. We shot it in Delhi, and it was our first big budget music video, and like a lot of glam. And we tried to, because at that point of time there was a lot of racial attacks happening against the northeastern people in Delhi, and we really needed somebody from the other side to speak up, because if a bunch of northeastern people are screaming, cries for discrimination, it doesn't really help. You need the other side to address the issue too. So big ups to Arjun for that. And this is one song where we could make it possible. And he made me sing in Hindi too, which I usually don't do. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that. Tell me what else, Ayusha.
Okay, so I've got another comment, and they say, can you sing a John Mayer for your fans here?
Oh yes, I can do that definitely. That would be my comfort song. We got this afternoon. You got this room for two. One thing now left the door. Discover me, discovering you. One round to every inch. Your skin like porcelain. One pair of candy lips and a bubble gum too. No. And if you want love, we'll make it. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. Take all your bed plans and bring them. Is this about to be right? Your body's wonderland. Your body's wonderland. I use my hand. Your body's wonderland. Something about the way your hair falls in your face. I love the shape you take, the color talks, the pillowcase. You tell me where to go with. Though I might live to find out, I'll never let the bed hit the bed without my hand behind it. One love will make it. Swim in a deep sea of blankets. Take all your bed plans and bring them. It's about to be right. Your body's wonderland. Your body's wonderland. I use my hands. Your body's wonderland. Your body's wonderland. No. Da 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 da. Da da da. Yeah, I hope that was okay. Uh,
It was actually the people who are listening to you would be able to tell you better. I am just enjoying my time here. I love doing this now. This is like my new favorite thing to do during quarantine. Host singers at quarantunes. It's so much fun. I get to have such a lovely time here.
I know it's crazy, right? Because
Okay.
like these,
Yeah.
when you're put into a lockdown, you discover like new sides to yourself, like newer hobbies, and then you realize like because there are so many positive moods to explore. Because we are spending so much time delving on the negative stuff, right? Because I was watching Bajrangi Bhaijaan right before we came on to this, and then Nawazuddin is like trying to call न्यूज चैनल्स एंड देन ही सेलिंग कि एक
Yeah.
हिंदुस्तानी शख्स को एक पाकिस्तान की लड़की मिल गई है जिसको घर जाना है and then nobody wants to sell that news and then he makes 3-4 phone calls and then he looks at Salman Khan and then he's like इनाफत इतनी जल्दी फैलती है लेकिन मोहब्बत कोई फैलाना नहीं चाहता and then I realized Ayusha it's like people want to spread negative energy all the time and
Absolutely.
but we are spending so little time delving on these positive moods, you know, and now when we are finally getting the time, you realize how much you enjoy hosting and like talking about stuff. Like it's a new hobby, and then you know, it's just so nice to focus on the positive. Like, why would anybody? Because life is so limited, right? Like, why would you want to spend it on negative energies?
Absolutely, that is so true. And also, I mean, like, what is this? Just like half an hour, 40 minutes of like talking to someone, delving into the world of music. And, most of us just look at it as entertainment. But I think, Rahul, you've given me like a new perspective on, how I look at music. And yeah, that it's really great. Also, you talked about this new song that you've been working on. If you could give us like a little sneak peek, not the whole thing, of course, but
Oh, for
just
Aankhon
like,
se Goli Mare? Oh,
yeah,
yes,
just
I've
like
been
a
so
line or
excited.
two.
Um, Everybody, Ambarish, thank you so much. Half Afrocheck. I just want to take a moment to thank everybody who's been complimenting on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Ayusha is a great host. All props to her for getting out the best music. Um, so the next song is really interesting. Ayusha, it's my tribute to Govinda. I am such a Govinda fan. Because when you were young and when you were like an infant and we were like in class 5 6 I guess Govinda was a trending star back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what Ayushman is to people now and what Kartik Aryan and all are to people now. Govinda was for us and he was funny, he was so this is my tribute
Absolutely.
to.
I think Govinda is like an icon. He's unbeatable. Like he's still the star in what he did. Like nobody's even close to him. He's a different thing altogether.
Agreed, for sure. I don't think anything comes close to Govinda. I think like to be able to pack humor, uh,
Yeah.
dance like that, and act like that. Wow. So,
Insane.
so this one's called Aankhon se Goli Mare. It's a fresh, modern take. The lyrics are more about glorifying a woman rather than objectifying her. It's like
Okay.
you are appreciating the look in her eyes and um, what a gorgeous creation a woman is, you know, and how at best what he can do is he just enjoys looking at her from a distance so much and admiring the craft which she's been made. So I'm really excited for this single to release. We're gonna start promoting it from the 20th of this month and it
Okay.
should be out on the first week of next month. And here goes. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, wow. Uh, okay. So there's okay. I've got something here. So this is not exactly a question, but you know, so I want you to give an advice to all the newcomers in
Yeah.
the music industry,
Hmm.
and mostly related to how you're using music for like a social cause. And I think with this whole corona thing, a lot of us has gotten a lot of insight on what is like actually important in our lives, and how to carry this forward. It's going to be like a new world from here when all of
Right.
this is over. So we have like this chance when nature will be healed, a lot of humans will be healed from within, and maybe we can all work towards creating a better world together. So,
Right.
an advice to the newcomers, and what message do you have for the fans to say, stay safe in these times during the lockdown?
Um, my main advice is it's a difficult time because all of us are in the confines of
Yeah.
our home, and they say an idle mind uh, is a devil's workshop. Yeah, so I would just say that since you have all this time at home, like please use it to channelize all the positive energies inside you, because the thing is, when you have a lot of time in your hand, it can shift towards the negative side. Don't let that happen at this point of time. Channelize positive energy. And by negativity, I don't only mean that indulge in activities that are that are negative, but also do not let negative feelings dominate you, because it's important for your mental health, right? Like at this point of time, do not focus on how the world has been pushed into a corner. Like think about how the world has been pushed into the confines of their home so that they can liberate themselves better. use your
Absolutely.
use your home use your home as uh, you use your home as a launch pad to bring about as much positive energy as you can. Focus on happiness, and just do things that make you happy, and just do stuff that brings out the best feelings out of you and generate the best emotions out of other people. And advice to other people, I would just say that practice as much as possible. Dedicate a lot of time to practice. I've been putting in a lot of practice into my guitaring lately, and I've started dancing again. And so yeah, I would just say that focus on the positive, and advice to the young people: just practice a lot, do things that make you happy, and that's about it, I guess. What else? And we are going to be in this situation for a while, so please just support each
Yeah.
other. Do not try to bring anybody down. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. All right. So, one last song for us before we call off for today. Anything, any of your favorites, could be someone else's, could be yours own. I'll let you be in your comfort zone now. I've tortured you enough.
Okay. So this is my new song about, like, reducing pollution and reducing garbage waste. and saving
Okay.
this planet because it's the only one we have. Saving the planet is a lonely job. Like being the only one against the mob. Do you feel the red when you see another plastic packet drop? Yeah. Out on the streets, out on the roads, out on the seas, out on the mountaintops. Where real garbage is inside your brain. For thinking the world is your personal garbage brain. Well, yes, we equally guilty if you ain't stopping somebody from doing the same. I said, NIMBY, 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 NIMBY. Not in my backyard. No, 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 no. And I said, NIMBY, 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 NIMBY. Not in my backyard. I like to throw the jump once I roll on the windows of my car. Yeah. You wanna save the planet? We wanna pollute the planet. We wanna save the planet. They wanna pollute the planet. Yeah, we're finding it hard to breathe. Yeah, that is the fees we pay for cutting with too many trees. These humans have too many bad tendencies for thinking everything under your feet belongs to you now, belongs to the Lord. To the Lord, He lets you live on it. He lets you live on it. You can worship any God, learn to respect the planet. But you can worship any God, listen, learn to respect the planet. Where you can worship any God, yeah, learn to respect the planet. This ain't a hotel you can check into. No room service to clean up after you. Your bank balance high but low IQ. I made a pledge to the Lord to never pollute like you, Yeah. We wanna save the planet. We wanna pollute the planet. We wanna save the planet. They wanna pollute the planet. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. We wanna save the planet. Wanna save the planet. We wanna save the planet. Wanna save the planet. We wanna save the planet. Wanna save the planet. We wanna save the planet. Wanna save the planet. We wanna save the planet. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rahul, for being here today. It was amazing hosting you. I had so much fun.
Thank you so much
And
for having me.
while I am sending you so much love and all the success and positivity from 7 Entertainment and all the way from Assam to you, I also request you to please let Mumbai know that I miss it and that I'll be coming soon. Let
Yes.
Mumbai know Ayusha misses Mumbai.
Yeah, yeah.
And thank you, Rahul. You're really a youth icon and you're very inspiring. And thank you for changing my views about music. And I'm sure even your music has touched a lot of hearts today for all the people who were here listening to you.
Yeah.
With
Thank you so much.
this, I'm going to be signing off, guys. This was Jones. And we're gonna have a lot of other artists today as well. Stay tuned. Keep following our stories for updates. And again, Rahul, a huge thank you from the entire team of 7 Entertainment. Stay safe
Thank you so much for having me.
and
Thank you so much. Yes,
take
yes.
care.
Please stay safe.
Thank you.
Everybody stay home, stay safe. Yeah, yeah. Ayusha, thank you so much. You've been an amazing host. Nayan, Ambarish, everybody at the team, thank you so much for having me. I had great fun. And yeah, that's about it. Stay home, stay safe. Let's overcome this together. Yeah, we need to be
Yeah.
united. That's about it. All right.